Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Cocoa Drips Tea and time is of the essence. So let's get into it. Hello, everybody. So tonight's show is going to be a little bit different. I found a very interesting TV series on Hulu that I wanted to share with you guys called Candy, ironically. The story is the true story. It's based off of a true story. Let me put it that way. And it's a story about Candy Montgomery. Candy Montgomery is a 1980s housewife and mother who did everything right. A good husband, 2 kids, even the careful planning and execution of transgressions. But when the pressure of conformity builds up, her actions scream for a bit of freedom. So that is like the introduction for Candy Montgomery on Hulu. But I actually have some more information about it for this introduction. It says, based upon true events, Love and Death tells the story of Candy Montgomery, a church-going mother who commits a heinous crime against her friend Betty Gore. In 2022, Hulu debuted Candy, an adaptation of the shocking real-life tale, sharing Jessica Biel and Melanie Linsky in the lead roles. I started watching it and I was like, ooh, this would be good to share with the crew. So, hi, Darlene. How you doing? Thanks for joining. In addition to our introduction to Candy, I found some other interesting information about the series. It says, is Candy a series worth watching? And the answer to that was a needless, sexist 5-part miniseries. Fans of true crime will likely enjoy Candy. The undeniably fascinating story, coupled with a clever, if occasionally convoluted, narrative structure, makes for compelling binge watching. And it's actually, hey Baps, sorry about that. It's actually a 5 show series that I wanted to share with you guys. Let me see. The question says, another question that I found, where is Candy Montgomery today? It says, today Candy Montgomery reportedly lives in Georgia and goes by her maiden name. Many believe that Montgomery was able to get away with murder by claiming that she killed Gore in an act of self-defense. She was acquitted of all charges brought against her and relocated to Georgia with her family after the trial. Yeah, girl, it is good. I can't wait to get into it with you guys. Let me see if I have any more information. Oh, hold on, because I did find something else some things that I could share with you guys. Hold on for 1 second. Let me go to my Instagram and pull up this information that I found earlier about Candy Montgomery, the real Candy. Here we go. Let me share this on my StreamYard, Instagram. All right. Let me pull this up. Okay, so the information I found on Candy Montgomery, it says Candy Lynn Montgomery is an American woman who was accused of murdering her lover's wife, Betty Gore. The killing took place in Wiley, Texas on June 30th, 1980. During the assault, Gore was struck 41 times with a wood-splitting axe. Montgomery pleaded not guilty to charges of murder on the basis of self-defense, alleging that Gore confronted her about an affair she had with Gore's husband and attacked her with the axe. She was acquitted. The background says Montgomery, who was 30 years old at the time of the incident, was married to Pat Montgomery, an electrical engineer. The couple had 2 children, a daughter and son. They moved to Collin County, Texas in 1977, where they regularly attended the Methodist Church of Lucas. Montgomery became close friends with Betty Gore, a middle school teacher. After meeting her at a church service, Gore lived nearby with her 2 children and her husband, Alan, with whom Montgomery engaged in an extramarital affair. On the day of Gore's killing, Alan Gore was out of town. When he was unable to reach his wife on the telephone, he requested that their neighbors go to investigate. After forcing their way into the family residence, they discovered Gore's body. Her daughter Bethany, who had been sleeping in her crib in another room at the time of the incident, was awake, crying, and covered in her own feces after being left for 13 hours. The crime was investigated by Steve Diffebo with the Collin County Sheriff's Department. This is about the trial. It says Candy Montgomery was represented by civil law attorney Don Crowder and defense attorney Robert Udashin. The trial, over which District Judge Tom Ryan was appointed to preside, was held in McKinley, Texas, and lasted just 8 days. Montgomery pleaded self-defense, alleging that she had been defending herself after being attacked by Gore following a confrontation about Montgomery's affair with her husband, Alan. She stated that she was compelled to use an axe after Gore attempted to strike her moments before with the same weapon. Montgomery underwent a polygraph test prior to the trial, which indicated that she was being truthful. District Attorney Tom O'Connell argued that Montgomery could have fled the scene instead of attacking Gore. He also argued that attacking 41 times was disproportionate. Montgomery was subsequently found not guilty on October 30th, 1980 by a jury consisting of 9 women and 3 men. Then it talks about the reaction after the trial. It says the verdict received a great deal of criticism from the community. Crowds chanted murder M-word as Montgomery exited the courthouse following her acquittal. The victim's father, Bob Pomeroy, said, "As far as I'm concerned, justice will be served. She has to live with it. I wouldn't say I was happy with the verdict. We don't know what happened, and we never will know what happened." So yeah, that's some background information about the actual story that we're gonna watch together. Again, this is a hi, the Witch's Brew.
Hey.
Hey, welcome to the stage. Hi, Taisha. How are you doing? Are you familiar with the story at all, Witch's Brew?
No, not at all.
Okay, cool.
I don't think so. I came in. I assumed that you were live, so I came in and I was like, well, let me jump up there. She's up there by herself. So,
Thank you.
what did this lady do?
She was having an affair with her neighbor's husband, who she befriended. Hey, Gold Digger. Hey, Katina. And she ended up murdering the wife
Oh shit! Yeah, no,
and got away with it. Hey, Curly Cookie.
and got away with it.
And got away with it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had been I had found the story on Hulu, right? And
Uh-huh.
so I just figured that it would be a good like little TV series. It's a 5-part miniseries that we could
Oh,
get
those are the
into.
good ones.
It's a true story, but you know, they made it into like a little movie or whatever, a little TV series that is really good.
Okay, yeah. Yes,
So
yeah.
okay, well, without further ado, let me grab my Twitch and put it in the chat because we're gonna go off leave YouTube at this time since I've done the introduction. I hope you guys you know you found this interesting and are down for getting to know Miss Candy.
Miss Candy Montgomery. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Miss Candy Montgomery. So I'm gonna put my Twitch.
You know, I
'Cause
didn't get the notification. I haven't been getting notifications for you. I don't know
really,
why. Uh-huh.
go to when you get a chance, go to my page and make sure that you hit the notification bell where it says that you will receive all of my notifications.
I usually do that. I wonder if maybe sometimes it does that and then I have to unsubscribe and then resubscribe again and then it'll push it back in to
Oh, okay,
into
okay, okay.
to getting notifications because I haven't gotten it. That's why I haven't been here. I haven't gotten any notifications for you.
Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, yeah, try that. Try
Okay, yeah, I'll
to
do it.
unsubscribe and resubscribe and see what happens.
Yeah, and then click all. So I usually do. You know, I always click all. Mm,
Yeah.
'cause I want everything.
No, that's right. I'm gonna pull up my Hulu and then since you're on the panel, you can travel over with me and then I already have my Twitch set up, so
Okay.
everybody should be good. But yeah, I had started watching and I was like, "Ooh, let me pause and let's watch it together because
Yeah,
this
it
is
sounds good. And
good."
when they do those miniseries like that, they're usually really good.
Yeah, this is great.
And I like this type of stuff. So
Yeah, I like the true crime dramas myself.
yeah.
That's
Hmm.
something I can really get into.
I always watched like the ID channel, so always like crime and everything like that. And L Dog used to get on to me about it. So I don't watch it as much anymore like I used to because that was the only channel that I would watch literally. And like I've seen like all the just for my man and um uh the neighbor and scorned what was the other one, scorned, that one was real good. I can't
Okay, so
remember,
I
but
think
okay.
I got it pulled up. Let me hold on one second. Okay, yeah, I got it pulled up. Let me disconnect the YouTube so we don't get no copyright strikes.
Huh.
And I'm gonna meet you guys over on Twitch, okay? All right. Remove. Hey,